China has issued an alert saying that another major lake breach is loading near the Nepal-China border at this point in time. Now, Matabam, you can continue. This is, of course, something which should worry the authorities in Nepal again. Something like this has obviously not happened in the past, but this is major breaking news coming in.
Because what happens in the waters of one country in this region affects the other, right? So I think at the moment Nepal is undergoing a very, very sad and a very terrifying moment, which cannot be ruled out to spill over to other parts of the region.
This could happen in the other parts of the region as well. This is obviously extremely disturbing. What we're learning is happening in Nepal. This also goes on to show that there is an element of climate change involved here as well. Vishal, if you're there with us. I beg your pardon. Prashant Mishra, are you there with us? All right, some more breaking news coming in. Well, Nepal's Prime Minister Balendra Shah has visited some of the areas worst affected by the flash floods, including Bidur and nearby communities in the Nuwakot district. The Prime Minister is reported to have instructed authorities to provide immediate support to families displaced by the floods, reopen blocked roads and restore damaged infrastructure as quickly as possible. Now, Matabam, a young Prime Minister, and this perhaps could be his biggest challenge in his stint as the Prime Minister.
Actually, the young Prime Minister and more or less young government, they have been facing a lot of hurdles since the day they've joined and formed the government, you see. So actually, yes, this is a huge challenge. And last year also there was flood. Then there has been other series of challenges that they have to face. But I think they are trying to put their acts together. And whenever situations like this come, they're trying to take on board the opposition, the private sector. I think that is a strategy that was not taken in the past. So the other thing also is both the Prime Minister and his cabinet ministers, whoever need to go out, have been going out, and they have been trying to assess the situation firsthand and also try to do the best they can. But to tell you the truth, it's a very daunting thing. And like we talk a lot about climate change, and particularly in areas like this where the incident has happened just now, the geography is very fragile, the ecosystem is very fragile. And one thing that we have to look also at the fact we have to start raising in the international level is that countries like Nepal are known to generate oxygen a lot and are low in carbon emission, but countries like Nepal are getting the brunt of the global warming and climate change impact, and which is to a lot caused by the industrialized countries. So discussions on these also need to be brought into surface, and the more I observe all these things, the more I feel early warning systems need to be very sophisticatedly installed in countries like Nepal, because we have high Himal, we have vulnerable geographical areas, ecosystems are vulnerable in these places, and the lives and living conditions of the people are very, very fragile. You see, so if there is an early warning system in place and effectively in place, then at least some major impact could be stopped. I think when the support is pouring in, this kind of discussion also needs to be done on how the industrialized countries can actually take steps in supporting such fragile ecosystems so that in future such outbursts do not happen. But even while you and I are talking, frankly speaking, there are now estimations coming that we might be facing another such burst either in minutes or seconds.
Fair enough. We have some breaking news coming in now.